810 varsity coverage of high school football here on this Friday night. A beautiful Friday night. A little bit of little bit cooler weather, finally onto a semi-normal temperature. And we are quickly off to a 7-0 lead for the Lions. As I said, 83-yard kickoff return for Malik Benson to start this game off. After the toss was won by Leavenworth, they elected to defer to the second half. And they are off and running already early on. So we'll preview the game a little bit here, as we didn't get to do a lot of pregame type stuff. Leavenworth, the visitors today, they come in with a record of 2-2, 2-1 in the United Kansas League, a -2-point differential in their games this year. Coming in on a 2-game winning streak, though, with wins over DeSoto and, their losses are to DeSoto and Shawnee Mission Northwest to open the year. And the last couple weeks, they knocked off Baser Linwood 2 weeks ago in a shootout, and then beat Turner last week. Currently, the 5 seed in 5A would currently host Topeka West. Finishes the year Shawnee Heights, Bonner Springs, Shawnee Mission North to finish out the year. Lansing at 1-2 on the year, won their very first ball game of the year. I was here that night, and they played very well. Knocked off Blue Valley Southwest, but riding a 3-game losing streak with losses to Baser, Shawnee Mission South, as kickoff return breaks free up near midfield. Tackle at the 45-yard line. So off and running quickly. Jahan Bird gets it going for Leavenworth, and they're near midfield to start their drive. And to finish up, and DeSoto knocked off Lansing last week. To finish the year, they'll have Harmon, Turner, Shawnee Heights finish currently the 8th seed in the 5A playoffs, and they'd host Shawnee Heights. I'm Nate Kendall. My partner tonight, Bernd Ingram.
Hi, Nate. Thanks for letting me be here with you tonight.
As Jahan Bird gets the carry. Quarterback Joe Von Darthard. Second and 7 for the Leavenworth Pioneers. Will be marked at the 49-yard line. Quarterback Jovan Darthard. He had a very good game a couple weeks back against the Baser Linwood Bobcats in their upset win, 41-28. Darthard in the gun. Will hand it off to Jahan Bird. Bird is pushed to the outside. Now finds the crease. The ball is fumbled. No, they're just the Lansing sideline reacted like they fumbled ball, but that did not happen. Gain of 4. 3rd down and 3 coming for the Leavenworth Pioneers.
Good lateral pursuit there by the Lansing defense. Stretched it wide, wouldn't let Bird get around the end. Good start for Lansing, homecoming night. They're looking forward to a good game. Good start with a kickoff return. Got the lead early. Let's see what they do.
And that's exactly right. Homecoming night here in Lansing. These two teams just not too far apart. And now it'll be Bird. Check that. That's Darthard. First down run on the read option. Kind of a inverted veer type play as he'll run it up the gut for a first down. And he's going to go by JoJo, apparently. According to the PA, he's going to go by JoJo. So JoJo Darthard with the run and a first down for the Pioneers down to the Lansing 42-yard line here early on. In the pistol set, 3 wide receivers in the formation. Going to run the speed option here to the near side. Darthard cuts up the field. Will be cut down. Good hit there by, that's number 18, Liam Terry. Terry came up from his linebacker spot to make the tackle. 3-yard run for Darthard. And a second down across the 40 down to the 39.
That's a pretty good load coming at you when he's running that sprint out like that. Liam Terry, no fear, right up in there, taking him low. Good tackle.
Now in the gun, trips to the far side, gonna run the speed option now to that side. He finds a crease. Darthard runs over him, man, and a flag comes in there in the secondary in the vicinity of a holding penalty. That flag was, that's not a yellow flag, I noticed. That flag is pink.
Yeah,
that's what it'll be. It'll be a holding, so push back the Pioneers. Richard Patrick makes the tackle, but it'll be, looks like it was a few yards down the field, 10 yards from the spot, and so 2nd and 12 for the Pioneers now, and back at the 44-yard line. Darthard with trips bunched here to the near side now. Takes a snap, play action fake, left-handed throw, deep ball, up in the air, and it's incomplete.
Good pump by the quarterback. Ball took a while to get there. Receiver was probably already out of bounds when the ball came down. Not going to be a completion. Pretty good defense. Pretty good defense there, keeping it tight to the sideline.
Jeremiah Walltower was the receiver, number 3. 6'5" receiver out there in the pattern. And yeah, Darthard had no fear. Pump fake to that side and looked for the deep ball. Just fell incomplete. So 3rd and 12. Staying in the same formation, trips to the near side, gonna fake a handoff now, run the read option to the far side, gets some space, gets a block, marking him at about the 35, so decision time. Decision time for Coach Sachin. 4th down for the Leavenworth Pioneers.
Again, excellent lateral defense by the Lansing team tonight. Wouldn't let him get wide, wouldn't let him get his yardages, but here we go, 4th down.
And so they will go for it. 4th down, now to throw, Darthard. 0 for 1 so far on the day. They're keeping him in the pocket now, flag down, throw it over the middle, incomplete.
Oh.
Good defensive play there, that's number 14, Cameron Ernzen. And it'll be a holding. Decline the penalty. Lansing takes over on downs. First down.
Good interior pressure there by Lansing. Darthard felt the heat a little bit. Started to move to his left. A little more pressure. That's when the flag came out. And looking at the stripes, there's no yellow flags tonight. It's all hot pink or bright red or whatever those things are they're throwing tonight. So that's what we'll see.
And that was really good defense there to go back on that. Lansing, they were out there, they contained him. I think part of their game plan was keep Darthard in the pocket because he's not that great of a thrower. So in the wing T pistol look, they're going to run just the speed option. Schneider pitches it out here to the near side. Jacob McLean, and he's stopped for no gain.
Yeah, Brown had great lateral pursuit. He was hot. He was actually beyond the line of scrimmage, waiting on the pitch man. Perfect play, defensive play on his part. Nothing there for the Lions. Now they're on the left hash.
Switch sides of the field now in the wing T pistol look. Now handoff up the middle, nowhere to go. Stop for a short gain of about 2. McLean again on the carry.
That wing T, one of the big things there, great deception when they can get that moving fast. Inside handoff there, really got to work to follow the ball. And defense stayed tight, stayed up in the middle. Nothing much there for Lansing.
Reese Thomas and Richard Patrick. It'll be Patrick on the carry. He'll get up near a first down. Looks like about 2 yards short. Be 4th down and long. And punt formation coming.
Left slot back came around to the right that time. Nice little seam, nice little pickup. Good solid 6-7 yards. But here we go with 4th down, and now got a little punt coming. Lansing with 2
two-punter look.
Two back.
And it will be a punt. It will be kind of a low rugby-style kick. Be taken by Whitworth.
He's got room. He's got some
Whitworth
room.
with a big return, but a flag is down way back at the 24-yard line. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty from there. Special teams already are a big factor in this game. This Lansing has a kickoff return for a touchdown. A big return for Leavenworth on that ensuing kickoff following the 83-yard kickoff return by Malik Benson.
Looked like a personal foul there on Leavenworth. Didn't see exactly what happened on the run back there. Great run back. Nullified. He was all the way in Lansing territory at the Lansing 47, and now they're back. Looks like they're going to start at the 24. That's tough. You get a good run back like that, get it taken away. That's demoralizing.
Whitworth made a big play on that, so it appears trying to decide where to spot it. If it was a personal foul, it'd be half the distance to the goal, so they should mark it about the 12-yard line. I never even saw a full signal from the white hat back behind the play. Okay, so exactly what it is. This was a personal foul, so half the distance. Ball on the 12 for the Pioneers. Come out, split backfield for Darthard. Takes the snap. He'll hand it up the middle. That's Bird. Short gain for Jahan Bird. 6:20 to play, first quarter, 7-0 Lions, holding the advantage. And now in the pistol, two backs in the backfield. Gonna run the speed option to the far side, gonna pitch it to Bird. Bird gets the edge and now is forced and taken down, out of bounds. Look like Malik, well, check that. Caden Crawford coming up from his linebacker spot to pursuit and take him down out of bounds, third down. And their officials timeout.
So far, they're trying to run it wide. Good lateral pursuit by Lansing. They come up the middle. Lansing staying tough in the middle. So far, the battle of the lines for both teams looking pretty even. The defenses are holding pretty solid right now. The difference is
a kickoff return.
A kickoff return for a score. That's all we've got.
A little a mental mistake on the part of Leavenworth, just not tackling on an opening kickoff.
Well, Benson's got good speed. When we go back to the kickoff at about the 25-yard line or so, he had the tiniest of seams. He got through that first seam, and then it was a chase the rest of the way.
Yeah, and when he found that hole, he turned on he put it into second, third, fourth gear and was gone. Nobody touched him.
Long legs, and he's got jets.
Third down 5, and the thing is, Benson, just a junior. They're going to run a inverted veer up the middle. Darthard falls forward across the 20. It'll be close to a first down, but not going to get there. So now, what do you do? Coach Sachan, and here comes his punt team.
Yep. About a half yard short maybe, but way inside your own 20-yard line. No time to get fancy here. Drop the punt out.
And that was a
let the defense go back to work.
He held that ball in there for a long time and pulled it out at the last second. Nearly picked up the first down. Jahan Bird will punt, gets it away. A booming punt. Benson will take it at about the 42-yard line. Finds a crease and will be brought down across midfield. Good return by Malik Benson. Every time Benson touches the football, something exciting might happen flag is down on the far side, about the 35-yard line. It'll be, looks like an illegal blindside block, a personal foul. 15 yards, they'll push back. So that's 2 of those now on this, in this first quarter. 2 illegal blindside blocks.
You know, that kid's got quick feet. When he gets the ball, there's no wasted motion there. He's heading north and south. He's trying to get up the field, get some yards. Good push there to the sideline, took him out at the sideline. Even on special teams tonight, Lansing's pretty disciplined in their defense, playing pretty well.
So the aforementioned Malik Benson here to the near side at wide receiver. Luke Schneider with McLean behind him. And he's got Reese Thomas and Richard Patrick. Patrick will get the handoff, run here to the near side, cuts up into the middle of the field, across midfield, brought down at the 46-yard line. Richard Patrick with a good run to start the drive. Richard Patrick, just a sophomore, 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore, wing back, slot back, whatever you want to call it. He's going to be seeing a lot of carries the next 3 years.
Right-hand slot, he came hard. Again, just not much of a hole, but once he got through, good little gain.
Now up the middle, not much room to go. Jacob McLean, the pursuit from the Leavenworth defense was just unstoppable.
No hole that time. We got 3 Pioneers taking him down. There was no seam in the middle.
Loss of 3, loss of 2, we'll go with. McLean took that handoff and didn't have room to go. Didn't even get to take a step forward. He had already been hit.
Yeah, he was counting teeth in the other guy's grill already when he had that ball.
Now a fake handoff, nothing doing. Schneider was rolling to throw in a sack. That's number 44, Ross Brown. The linebacker coming in on the blitz. Check that, Tyler Robinson gets the sack. Loss of 5, 3rd down 18, so now a definite passing situation, but as I've seen before, Lansing, they're not the conventional 3rd and long, and they're not going to throw all the time. Would not be surprised to see a handoff coming. Schneider takes a snap. He'll throw here to the near side. Catch made. He stays on his feet.
Here we go.
It's number 22, Hunter Nelson. He's
excitement.
got the first down. Down near the 20-yard line. They threw just a simple about 7-yard hitch, and Hunter Nelson made the play to pick up the first down.
And we had a missed tackle on the initial reception, and then we had 6 more missed tackles. Seven missed tackles there. 8 tacklers it took to get him to the ground.
And a big catch and run by Hunter Nelson. 22-yard completion for Luke Schneider to Hunter Nelson. Now he'll hand it off. Richard Patrick. Patrick cuts to the outside. Cuts back to the inside. Inside the 5. Mark him at the 3. Richard Patrick getting close to the end zone, and Lansing's knocking on the door once again in the red zone.
That time from the left-hand slot, taking the handoff to the right. Again, a good seam, pushing it laterally. Man, he could sniff that goal line. Stopped on the 4, but that was close.
They will mark him at the 4, as Burns said, and now they'll come out. I would expect yet another handoff for Richard Patrick. Get him into that end zone. Schneider takes the snap. He'll hand it to McLean. Short gain for McLean. Now he fights forward to the 1, though.
Yeah, they're going to mark it just short. Looks like about a half a yard.
So
pretty good push by the O-line there. Just not quite enough to get it across.
So 2nd and goal from the 1. And now they're going to go with the heavy backfield. 3 backs in the backfield behind Schneider. He's going to sneak it, and he's in easy. Luke Schneider, touchdown, Lansing Lions. And Lansing's on the board once again, and it is 13-0 early
Good push,
on.
good surge there by the offensive line. They were in the end zone pretty quickly. Not much resistance. Schneider following him in for the easy score.
And that formation is perfect when it comes to that. you get Schneider under center. You got the 3 guys behind him.
Yeah.
So if he takes it, they're going to push from behind, and he's going to get in about 9 times out of 10 on that run.
And you got 3 backs with an option back there. You never know who's going to get the ball.
Plessel to kick, and he knocks it through. 14-0 Lansing lead here late first quarter. And we'll take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
Citizens Savings and Loan provides full-service banking including checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, and credit cards for personal and business needs, as well as wealth management services and internet banking. Citizens Savings and Loan, voted best of the best for banking, mortgage lending, investment firm, general loans, and construction loans, as well as refinancing and auto loans in 2018. With 2 offices in the Leavenworth and Lansing area, stop by anytime for your banking needs or reach out 24/7, 365 online at citizensfsb.com or give us a call, 913-727-1040. A proud supporter of Leavenworth and Lansing athletics. Since 1884, strong.
Welcome back here to 810varsity.com. Liam Zell to kick the football away. Back to return, Jahan Bird and Devin Whitworth for the Leavenworth Pioneers. You see our score there. Lansing with a 14-0 lead. 1:41 to play, first quarter. And a dream start if you're the Lansing Lions. After the 3-game losing streak, get up 14, and the kick will bounce out of bounds. So Leavenworth will have good field position to start their drive. We'll see if they can get going offensively and minimize penalties, really.
You know, to this point in the season, the Lions' offense has been all about Luke Schneider and Derek Robinson. Those guys have about 600 yards between them of offense. Tonight, we're seeing Patrick come alive. Here's 20. He's working the ball. He's got some good runs. He's got a touchdown, or almost a touchdown, then with Schneider taking it in. But a little bit new side to the offense there for Lansing.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, where is Derek Robinson? I have not seen him on the field yet tonight, so I'm curious to see if we'll see him at all. And now it'll be a throw. Darthard, he hits his receiver in the foot, and the ball nearly intercepted. He's looking for Jeremiah Waltower. Waltower, 6'5", as I mentioned earlier. They threw the deep ball, trying to get a jump ball to him, and that one he didn't read the route. Hit him in the foot, nearly picked off in the middle of the field for Lansing, but not to be done. And so now they'll come out, 2 backs in the backfield, one next to Darthard and one behind him. And it's going to be Bird. Jahan Bird, short gain. And now 3rd and long for the Leavenworth Pioneers, and Bird stays down. Gets up slowly, but he's all right, it appears. The other back that's in the backfield is Keenan Brown.
You know, that's Connor Baker over there on the left-hand side of the defensive line. They're switching him back to the right now, but they ran in Baker's direction. He stayed solid, no gain.
So a gain of about 1 now. The throw, Darthard looking deep, now being pressured. Forced back, runs down to the right, looking deep down the field, finds a receiver. It is it a catch? No, they say it's complete. Waltower makes a one-handed catch, but they rule it incomplete.
Yeah, a little bit of a bobble there on the reception. Nice rollout and pass by Darthard, but right there on the sideline, looked like he got 1 foot down, but he was still trying to pull it in just as he was going out of bounds. The ref immediately coming up with an incomplete signal. No good on that pass.
But you got to give quarterback Darthard a lot of credit there. He was running.
That was a jailbreak up in the middle. He's looking at 3 guys coming right up at him, and he had to roll out right quickly on the run. Nice throw, a little too tight to the sideline, couldn't quite pull it in.
And now a little bit of confusion on the punt formation. Timeout, Leavenworth. You don't really want to take a timeout like that on 4th down. And so we'll actually take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
Gear up for back to sport at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Welcome back here on 810varsity.com. 4th down and 8 coming for the Leavenworth Pioneers. They will punt the football away. Jahan Bird, low snap. He will get it away. A spiraling punt here to the near side. It's out of bounds. Probably be about the 33-yard line. That's where Lansing's going to take the football over. 1st down and 10. Looking to expand off of the previous drive that they had. A very, very good drive that was really on the back of Richard Patrick, making big plays for the Lansing offense. And they'll actually mark the ball at the 31-yard line. Interesting spot. The ball landed right in front of me.
Yeah, I'd swear I saw it go out at the 33. I'm right here with you.
I saw the same exact thing as you did, and whatever. And so here we go in the wing T pistol type set. Schneider going to run the option with McLean. He'll cut up the field, be hit about at the line of scrimmage, fall forward for a couple, bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, those 4 Pioneers closed on him pretty quickly. Not much of a scene there, just a couple yard gain. Got to keep them honest. You got to carry it once in a while in this kind of offense.
Yeah, back in week 1, Luke Schneider actually carried the ball quite a bit back in week 1 against Blue Valley Southwest. Had 170 yards rushing. He was just under Derek Robinson on the rushing game. And so that's the end of the first quarter, and with that, at the end of the first quarter, we'll take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
Today is a new day. A day we've been waiting for our whole lives. We've put in the work to get to this moment, to have this opportunity to come together as a team. Everyone knows KC is on the rise, but what they don't know is we're just getting started. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
Welcome back here at 810varsity.com. We'll throw it over to the 810 Varsity scoreboard right quick and get a look at our scoreboard. Last night, Olathe North knocked off Olathe South 41-21. Blue Valley leads Blue Valley Northwest 14-0. Mill Valley 3, Blue Valley North nothing. St. Thomas Aquinas 13, Blue Valley West nothing. And in the 8-10 WHB Game of the Week, Rockhurst with an early 7-0 lead on Bishop Miege. We'll go down the scoreboard as we have more time later on. And the gun. And they'll actually, that's Derek Robinson. Robinson finds a seam. He may go. Derek Robinson, 20, 15, 10, 5, gone. Touchdown, Derek Robinson.
There's your Derek Robinson sighting right there.
I was
Robinson
wondering.
Came in at the right slot. Took the handoff to the left side. Again, a good little seam blocking. Got out there, got the Jets, headed all the way to the end zone. There's Derek Robinson. He's in the game.
His first touch of the ball game, and Robinson goes the distance, and Lansing now holds a 20-0 lead. Holy cow. Derek Robinson missed all of last week's game, and he's back after one quarter gone tonight. And
Wessel's 3 for 3.
Wow. And so Plessel knocks through the extra point. It's 21-0, 60-yard touchdown run for Derek Robinson for the Lansing Lions. And we'll take a look at the scoreboard once again. Gardner Edgerton 14, Olathe Northwest nothing. Shawnee Mission Northwest, the upstart team in the area, playing the other upstart team in the area, Lawrence. That is tied at 7. Olathe East 7, Shawnee Mission North nothing. Baser Linwood 7, Turner nothing. And that's our score, most of the scores on the Kansas side. We'll take a look at the Missouri side when we get a little bit of time. So there's some very good games going on tonight. And But here, if you're just tuning in and you look at the score, you're like, wow, what happened? I'll recap you real quick. Opening kickoff from the Leavenworth Pioneers was taken back 83 yards by Malik Benson. He went for a house call early on in the game. And then a nice methodical drive. Luke Schneider then punches one into the end zone from 1 yard out for the second score, make it 14-0. And then that big play, if you saw it, Derek Robinson goes 60 yards to the house. And Lansing's got the advantage. Now this kick to the sideline, out of bounds once again.
Yeah, that's something we got to fix there. That's, if you're a coach and you look at your kicker and he's kicked it out of bounds 2 consecutive kickoffs, giving the other team good field position, you're going to have a little talk when you come to the sideline. You got to straighten that thing out.
Not a good kick, because I'm looking around. I'm like, where's the wind? The flag over here to our right is not even moving. I mean, I've felt a little bit of a breeze, but our flag over here, it's barely moving. It's currently just sitting there.
We've switched sides of the field, so he's kicked it out of bounds. Left side, both times in different directions. It's not the wind. He's got a little wiggle in his kick going on there, and he's got to straighten that out and help his team here.
And now Leavenworth, they need a drive here. Now they're going to run the option here to the near side. A wild pitch, but it's caught by Jahan Bird. Bird showing a little shiftiness here, and will be brought down at the 40-yard line. And he's slow to get up again, and he's staying.
That's a good 5-yard pickup. Solid little run. Had plenty of blocking out front. Again, Lansing staying disciplined, pushing him to the sideline, making sure that there's no big gainer there. They'll give up 5 for now.
Oh, yeah. If you're on defense, if you're doing your job pushing to the outside, I mean, they're going to run out of room. They're going to hit the sideline at some point. So now they're going to stay in the shotgun set. Trips to the far side, bunched together. They're going to hand it to Bird. Again, he cuts up to the inside. And a really good play on the outside. That's number 5, Caden Crawford. I just happened to be watching him specifically. He put his feet on the 42-yard line, on the hash, said, you're not going to get outside of me. Forced him to the inside, brought him down. Really good play by Caden Crawford.
Yeah, Pioneers there basically mirrored the first play they ran. They just flipped the line the other way, three splits to the out, 1 split to the left, ran that option to the right from the left hash. Didn't get the same gain they got on the first play.
We got 2 wide to the near side, a tight end and another receiver. Now to throw Darthur. He gets hit as he throws. Throws it up for grabs, and it's caught. That is Reese Williams, the 6'7" tight end, going up to make the catch. Darthur, he just took the snap, saw the blitz coming, just threw it up in the air to his big tight end, and the pass is complete to the 39-yard line. First down and 10 for the Pioneers.
Had a couple of Lions there on defense, but you can see the big man with his hands up high, had probably from about mid-forearm up higher than the defense, pulled that ball in. Nice little gain. Here we go. First down, Leavenworth.
And if you're a defender there, you're just like, okay, I got
not much you can do with that size.
That's a big guy you're throwing the ball up to.
That's right.
And now going to be a throw. Now they're going to run. Now they're going to throw again, and it's off the hands of the receiver.
Wide open receiver. Nobody there.
Walltower again. He's thrown to him 3 times, and all 3 times have been incomplete. And trying to throw on the run, it just did not work.
Walltower's another big kid. He's another 6'5" guy. This time out to the left. All alone. They sent somebody deep. The defense went deep. Couple of pump fakes by Darthur. He goes out to the left side, tosses it up real slow, real easy little pass.
And now a straight handoff to Bird. He gets down to it's going to be close to the 34, and he's slow to get up again. Jahan Bird he's got his hands on his helmet. He needs to get off he really needs to be off the field, I think. He doesn't look right. In my personal opinion, I'm not down on the field. I'm not looking at it, but he just doesn't look like himself. And now to throw Darthur. He's going to pump fake, and now he's going to try to run. Spin move, picks up the first down, down to the 20.
He's still alive.
Still on his feet. down inside the 10.
I was all
JoJo
Darthard right there.
Darthard with an absolute Sports Center top 10 play.
You know, he got a little backside pressure. He started to go left. He did that pump fake again, saw he had some room, took it, missed tackle, took it a little further. Now he's got guys on him. He's dragging him downfield. That was an all-effort play by Darthard on that play.
And as I said,
Bird's out.
Jahan Bird having an issue with his head, and he just took his helmet off and threw it onto the ground. And so we'll take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
When it comes to SUVs, nothing beats Honda. U.S. News & World Report's best SUV brand 4 years in a row, including the 2019 Honda Pilot, one of the millions of Hondas built here in America since 1982. Or the 2019 CR-V, a crossover car and driver calls a better value than the RAV4. And right now, get Pilot with 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers. For more offers, visit kchondadealers.com today.
Welcome back here at 810varsity.com. Our score 21-0 Lansing. But Leavenworth is driving, and running back Jahan Bird just checked out of the game. I was wondering when he was going to leave the game, and he's sitting down here to the near side with the trainer. We don't know what kind of injury it is, but now Darthard will fake a handoff now, run here to the near side. He's going to go in.
He's in.
Touchdown, Leavenworth Pioneers.
Little misdirection there. They had Harris in the backfield to the left of Darthard. He faked the handoff with Harris coming across to the right. Sprinted out to the left side, had a little room. Lansing defense stretched out there with a big hole. Fairly easy touchdown for him. But going back to Bird, you know, you said a while ago, you said Bird's holding his head out on the field. He was. They left him out for another play. He actually pass blocked on that play that got the big yardage. Then he finally came off the field, came over here, held his head, took his helmet off, still holding his head, still walking around like he's got the headache to beat all headaches. So you got to wonder what's going to happen with Bird here the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I would expect. Oh, the kick was no good actually by Betancourt. So it's 21-6. No, just the finish, kind of what we were talking about. Yeah, it's going to be interesting if he's out the rest of this game. Now, I'm not going to speculate. It just, I mean, the way he looks here on the sideline, it doesn't look good. And
Yep.
he does it all for him. You're going to see a lot of JoJo Darthard, I think, running the football on the ground. And they're going to have to go through the air a little bit and then maybe mix in some Michael Harris. But JoJo Darthard, I think, is going to have quite a bit of the football the rest of this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, Bird's okay on his feet. It just he's constantly up at his head with his hands. This is massive headache time. You got to wonder what's going on there. But he is walking back and forth behind the bench, trying to get himself back together.
Trey Betancourt to kick. I wouldn't kick to one certain guy back there, and they're going to exactly that. They're going to kick to Richard Patrick, who's just as dangerous, if you ask me. He runs over, man, and he'll be tripped up. I mean, if he stays on his feet after running him over, he's got the kicker to beat.
That was about it. He had the last tackler was the last guy he had before the kicker. He was gone too. So that center of the Leavenworth punt defense or kickoff defense is not holding real solid tonight.
They're struggling, and so they're going to, I mean, Lansing will start the football in really good field position at the 34-yard line. Their own 34. And so we're probably going to see Derek Robinson again. I would assume we'll see a little bit of Derek Robinson on this drive.
Yeah, we got Robinson out there. We got Malik Benson out on the right split.
Now in the backfield alone is Schneider. Robinson in motion. They're going to fake it to him. Run the misdirection here to the near side. Schneider cuts up the field. And he'll pick up about 6 yards. Good run for Luke Schneider. The defense slid to the far side of the field with the fake that he made to Derek Robinson, and he was able to run to the near side. Riley Fredrickson made the tackle. And and they'll mark it officially as a 5-yard gain, 2nd down 5.
Yeah, this quarter we've had Derek Robinson and Reese Thomas at the slot back, so a little bit of a switch off here by Lansing.
And now Robinson. They're going to go again with Robinson. He finds a hole.
Here we go, left side.
Outside. He's got some space. One man to beat and is popped out of bounds. That's number 5, Santiago McLaughlin. Saved a touchdown, but Derek Robinson, he's on his way to 100 yards already here in this first half. And
yeah, he's averaging 100 yards per game, and he's pretty much got it almost the first half on, what, 3 runs?
2 carries?
2 runs, 3 runs?
2 carries, and he's near that 100-yard mark.
Kid gets a seam, he's gone. He's got some speed. When he gets to the open field, he's hard to catch.
Derek Robinson, a senior, and now in the
same set here.
Pistol. Gonna hand it off again, Robinson. To the outside. Now.
Same side, same play, same run. Not as many yards as the last one. I mean, we're going to be a first down here, so about 12 yards on that gain because he got pushed out of bounds, but they ran the exact same thing to Robinson again, coming from the right slot around to the left, same hole. As soon as I saw him hit the line, I thought, oh, here we go again.
And, I mean, you're looking at they know which side of the line they're going to run to. They know which side's the weakest for Leavenworth, and they really like running behind that left side of the line. Now they got same formation. They're going to go fake to the Robinson to Schneider now. Just going to get a couple.
Yeah, but
Luke
22
Schneider.
for Leavenworth sniffed that out. Dante Smith stayed home that time. Picked up Schneider on the inside run. You know, they were running, Lansing was running Patrick from the left slot to the right side for all of Patrick's big gains. Now we got Robinson coming from the right slot to the left side. So we're working both sides here of the Leavenworth defense.
21-6 our score, 7:40 to play first half. Lansing knocking on the door again. And now man in motion. No, this time it's just going to be up the middle. Schneider fighting forward to the 5. First down and goal coming, and a flag comes in late.
Yeah, looking way. We might have had a little bit of a late hit there.
Probably be a personal foul, and Schneider stays down. He's slow to get up.
What they signal here.
The personal foul.
Yep. Yeah, we had a late hit there. Schneider pushing to the goal line. A couple guys dragging on him. Here comes Leavenworth defense trying to finish him off. A little bit late. So we're going to get a half the distance. 2.5 yard line now, 1st and goal. Robinson's out.
And so they're going to come to the near side. The White Hat's going to tell Coach Leavenworth coaching staff what happened. So, I mean, it was a close play. So half the distance, about the 2.5 yard. They'll mark it at the 3, and they're going to hand it off. It's going to be.
And that's a touchdown.
And a touchdown. Number 6, Reese Thomas. Reese Thomas punched it in.
Reese Thomas getting a taste of the end zone.
Spread it around a little bit here for the Lansing Lions. 4 first half touchdowns for the Lions. 3 of them are offensive. Derek Robinson to hold for Charlie Plessel.
They came out with that big line. There's 3 men in the backfield behind Schneider. All 3 of them to the left side. Solid blocking out front. Reese Thomas across with a good touchdown run. 2.5 yards, but solid. Really solid offense.
Now snap back, kick up by Plessel is true. And it is 28-6 here with 7:19 to play, first half. And
well, even Plessel's averaging almost 4 points a game, and guess what? Tonight he's got his 4.
Got his points tonight. And so with that touchdown, we'll take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
High school sports fans, Trent Green here, and when I want the latest scores and news, there's only one place I go, 810varsity.com. Live scores, features, brackets, and even watch games live on the laptop, phone, or mobile device. Watch the Lee Summit, Blue Springs, and Park Hill schools, Blue Valleys, Olathes, Rockhurst, Miege, Lansing. The list goes on and on into Missouri and Kansas. And playoff broadcasts too, plus top 25, awards, and more. Check it out now, Kansas City's home for high school sports, 810varsity.com.
Welcome back here on 810varsity.com. Devin Whitworth and Orion Robertson back to return for Leavenworth. Liam Zell to kick. He moved the ball to the middle of the field, so to adjust to his shank that he's got a little bit today. And now puts the hand in the air, and he will kick her away down the middle. It'll be returnable here now to the near side for Whitworth. Now shakes, and he'll be brought down at the 15-yard line.
Patrick on the tackle.
Richard Patrick's kind of been everywhere tonight so far for the Lansing Lions.
Yeah, you know, Leavenworth is going to have to figure out what to do with the line on offense. The Lions haven't gained much up the middle, but every time they've hit that outside seam, right side, left side, they've had big gains. They've had 2 touchdowns going in that direction. Leavenworth's defense is going to have to figure that out at half and figure out what they can do to stop the Lions going to the outside.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be a long night.
Well, with this score, it's already a long night for Leavenworth.
Yeah.
This is something they've got to change and
see if their offense,
take a hard look at.
See if the offense can figure out what's going on now. Darthur to throw, looking to the near side. We'll throw it deep, looking for his tight end. One-handed catch. Williams again with a big catch. Reese Williams, a one-handed grab right here in front of us, and he's across midfield. First down.
Darthur waited and waited. He had a lot of time in the backfield, not a lot of pressure. That big 6'7" guy snuck out. And what do? You just toss it up to him, and he comes down with it. He bobbled it a little bit, brought it in with one hand, and here we go.
You said snuck out. 6'7" sneaking out. That's hard. That is hard to lose a 6'7".
Yeah, he did a slow roll off the line is what he did.
And here we go. Now a handoff to number 28, Keenan Brown, and here comes some flags.
Pretty rare there. You see Connor Baker miss a tackle in the backfield.
Looks like we're looking at probably a hold. Yep.
Yep, it's coming back.
Anytime Leavenworth has really got a positive gain on the ground, it's been going back via penalty.
Well, I don't know what's worse there. I don't know if it's worse to get tackled in the backfield with a 4-yard loss, or to turn around and take the penalty and get the down over. And this might be, in a way, a good thing for Leavenworth.
Exactly.
Because they're going to get to repeat the down rather than taking the loss.
Yep.
It's 2nd and 12. 1st and 20.
Yeah.
Gives you another play.
So here we go. First down and 13, just at the 49-yard line, just near midfield. And now they're in the pistol. Got a fullback in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Brown, coming to the near side. Keenan Brown, stiff arms man. Good tackle in space.
Patrick with a tackle.
Richard Patrick, I've said it already. He's been everywhere tonight for this Lion offense and defense, and special teams.
Motivated homecoming game for that young man on offense and on defense.
Richard Patrick, like I mentioned earlier, just a sophomore, having himself a pretty good homecoming night here from Lansing, Kansas. Now in the shotgun, back to throw, pump fakes. Now running to the near side, looking deep. In the middle of the field is 6'5", and it is, nearly picked off. He was looking for his 6'5" receiver, Jeremiah Waltower, and it's incomplete.
Jake Jackson came across, tipped that at the last second.
Jake Jackson makes an outstanding play to tip it up. And you can see Waltower, he's coming back to the line, looking at the side of the line. Come on, get the ball up.
Waltower had him early on. He had 4 steps on him. Jake Jackson comes across, the ball hung up a little bit. Jackson got there just in time to get a finger on it, and then came off of Walltower's hands.
And timeout, Pioneers, and now we'll flip over to the 8-10 varsity scoreboard, and we'll go over to the Missouri side. Kind of a surprise score coming. Raymore Peculiar 10, Blue Springs 7. Blue Springs South 9, William Chrisman nothing. Lee Summit North 14, Lee Summit West nothing. Park Hill showing some offense early, 13-0 lead over Fort Osage. Lee Summit 22, St. Joe Central 10. Park Hill South 10, Liberty nothing. Liberty North 7, Staley nothing. North Kansas City 21, Truman nothing. Grandview 6, Oak Park 6, Raytown 6, Green Valley nothing. Platte County 3, Smithville nothing. Van Horn 13, Winnetonka 12. Bishop Miege now all taking a lead, 13-7 on Rockhurst. Odessa 35, Excelsior Springs nothing. Free State leads Smith Cotton 20-0. That's the Missouri side. And now they got a man to jump. It's going to be an offside.
Yeah, we did.
Encroachment, 5-yard penalty. 3rd and 3.
They got Baker coming across early. You know, Leavenworth here, aside from a couple little shorter runs, haven't been getting much out of the run game tonight. They've got those two big guys. You got Walltower. You got 3 and 88 out there, 6'5", 6'7", trying to take advantage of that. That ball's just hanging up a little bit too much for Dartford. He's not making the pass, zip in there, giving the defense time to react.
Now
there's another one to Walltower.
They finally hit Walltower, and he's got some space. Cut down near the 20-yard line. They finally hook up. Walltower finally gets the completion. Dartford hits Walltower, 1st down and 10.
Little hitch to the left side to Walltower. He caught a little seam, slanted it up through the middle of the Lansing defense. Brought down pretty close to the 20 here.
And Walltower showed some speed there when he got into the open field, turned on the jets. Now to throw Dartford, pump fake. Now looking to the near side, he's going to try to take off and run. Now he throws it at the last second up in the air. Reese Williams was his receiver, and it's incomplete and a flag down in the backfield. It's not quite sure what it is. It'll be a personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. Good call to my camera guy here. He's signaling to me, roughing the passer. That was a good call, Alex.
You know, Reese Williams, 6'7". That ball's still a good foot over his hands. He leaped as high as he could go, still couldn't bring it down. The roughing the passer is going to help out Leavenworth here.
So half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal from the 9 for the Leavenworth Pioneers. 4:44 to play, 1st half. Pioneers knocking on the door. Lansing's got the 22-point lead, though, and whistles, and see what the referee is needing here.
Yeah, we got a stoppage, a little bit discussion here.
So personal fouls are not an automatic 1st down in high school, so it's 1st down and 1 from the 9. No? Now they're changing their minds. Okay. Never mind. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Yeah,
they changed their mind again. Dartford to throw outside. It is through the hands, incomplete. Looking for number 7, Devin Whitworth. Ball falls, incomplete. 2nd down and goal.
Had a safety deep, had a linebacker coming underneath. Not much room there. Tried to fit in a tight window. I don't even think Whitworth could see the ball really well though with that linebacker in front.
I don't think you could see it, but really good throw though. It was in the spot that only Whitworth could get to it, and it just fell incomplete. Whitworth, like you said, probably couldn't see the football. And so 2nd down goal from the 9. Dartford fumbles, bounces to himself, and now he's going to fight. Stretches the ball out.
Takes out the ref on the outside line here. Let's see what they call.
They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Yep. I'd have to go back and look at the footage there, but I think his left foot kind of went out of bounds on that side as he was stretching for the goal line.
JoJo.
Ref had to be right on it because he took him out.
Oh yeah. The referee was laying on the ground, and then he had to get some help from the back judge, and so they'll reset the play clock back to 25, and they're trying to reset the play clock.
That was the craziest bounce. That was like a basketball bounce. It came out of his hand, bounced, came right back up to him.
Right to himself.
I'm not even sure why he lost the ball.
And now up the middle, touchdown.
Sneak is in.
Waiting for the signal. Touchdown.
Yeah, late signal, but here we go.
Joe Darthard finds the end zone.
I think they were making sure he'd come up with the ball.
28-12. I mean, you missed the extra point. You missed the previous extra point. I mean, go for two here. I'd be going for two the rest of the night for Leavenworth.
Well, you know, we got a little bit of a ball game here. Leavenworth showing up for a couple of scores.
Not going away early
Lansing
on.
with the early kickoff and then a couple strong drives in the first half. Got a little bit of a ball game going on here. I wouldn't tune this one out yet.
Nope.
I'd hang loose for the second half. This could get exciting.
With us. 4:17 still to play first half. Lansing will get the football with time to move it. And now to throw Darthard. He's going to pump fake, try to run. Now he sneaks his way in. JoJo Darthard makes it a 28-14 game.
Big man rolled left, threat to pass, had some room, had a little wiggle here, wiggle there, wiggle across the goal line for that.
He's a dangerous
extra point try.
Player on the offensive side of the ball. And he finds his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And so with the touchdown, we'll take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
When it comes to painting the exterior or interior of your home, the decision is easy. Unique Painting, voted best in the Northland for 2 years running in 2018 and 2019. Unique Painting focuses on customers' needs and offers competitive pricing, going the extra mile to make sure customers are completely satisfied. In fact, when 810 Varsity needed a paint job this year, Unique Painting was the only phone call made. Visit anytime at uniquepaintingkc.com or call today at 816-500-7759. That's uniquepaintingkc.com, a proud supporter of 810 Varsity and Metro High School athletics.
Welcome back here, 810varsity.com, with our coverage of Friday Night Football here. This game, Lansing High School. You see our score 28-14. Richard Patrick, Malik Benson to return. Betancourt to kick it, and he'll kick it short, and it's... Oh, they nearly got the pooch kick to work.
You want to talk about a shank? That was a shank.
He pooched it up in the air, and no Lansing player moved for the ball. And I mean, if there was another probably 5 yards to the sideline, that ball is going to get recovered by Leavenworth.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that was intentional on their part. I mean, they charged left hard to that side when the ball came up, but just too much shank on it, taking it out of bounds. Not one to give Patrick or Benson a chance to come back up with about 4 minutes left in the half, but here still good field position.
Oh yeah, 4:17 left first half. Now they're gonna hand it off. Robinson forced the outside. Player comes up, makes the tackle in the backfield. Flag is down.
Nathan Waugh for Leavenworth on the pressure there to the outside.
Really good tackle. I mean, I'd be declining this penalty if I was the Leavenworth coaching staff. Yeah, you get a holding penalty, but they just lost about 4 yards on that play. I'd be going second down and loss of 6.
Yep, and that's what they did.
And so they did exactly what I thought.
Good call there, Nate. Good call there. You are reading Mr. Sachen's mind, Coach Sachen's mind.
I mean, just going with what really I'd do personally. I mean, never coached football in my life. Watched enough of it to kind of have an idea. Now they're going to hand it off up the middle. McLean. Short gain for McLean. Ball's on the ground. But they're going to mark forward progress stopped. The referee on the near side is going to say his forward progress is stopped. And Leavenworth nearly got the turnover that they needed.
Yeah, I think they got him stacked up there with these headsets on. It's hard to hear the whistle really clearly. I think they stacked him up, blew the whistle right away. The ball came out then in the scrum that happened with the stack up. And at that point, a recovery's not going to do you any good.
So we got a couple on the play. 2nd 13. Passing situation for the Lions. One receiver here to the near side. And here we go. Gonna throw near side. Benson too high, incomplete. And Leavenworth's gonna get the football back. Gonna get the football back with 3:02 to play. And they have a lot of momentum going offensively. And we're gonna have to see. Darthard has looked very good through the air recently. And now, like I said, the two punters back to punt for the Lansing Lions. I'm not sure exactly why they do this. I'd like to ask Coach Brown why he elects to have two punters, maybe just to have a fake left-footed, right-footed punter, I'm assuming is what we're looking at. And it's going to be picked up. It's going to be returnable here to the near side. It's number 16, Orion Robertson, and a big return for the Pioneers. Robertson with a big return into Lansing territory. Connor Baker saved a touchdown.
Came strong all the way back across the field to the left sideline. I mean, we're talking, what, about a 30, 35-yard return there at least.
And he stood there.
And then almost got away from the last tackler.
He stood there and just caught it. It looked like it was going to let it bounce. I think the Lansing player fell asleep a little bit on that. And now Darthard will hand it off. That's Harris. Michael Harris on the carry.
You know, that was a nice run. Harris took the ball. Harris was set up to the left of Darthard. Took the handoff going right. Kept a solid eye on the line. Saw a quick hole and just jetted up through that hole on the right side, just about where the tackle box ends. Cut it up. Nice little gain there. You know, it doesn't look like much. It's 4 yards. But that was an excellent play on his part because he took the hole that was there.
4 yards that you can get without Darthard carrying the ball. He'll take it now, looking deep. Roll in here now to the near side. Darthard still looking down the field. We'll throw it back in the middle. Overthrows his tight end, Reese Williams, who had no one within about 5 yards of him.
On the scramble, receivers giving him somebody to throw. Williams originally on the left-hand side, coming back across opposite the grain to where Darthard was going. And you got a big 6'7" guy waving his hand at you saying, here I am, I'm wide open. And then he missed it. I know he wants that one back. You always hear about, they want that one back. He wants that one back.
Because Williams, he may catch that, and he might shake a tackle and find his way into the end zone.
Yeah, there was nobody on the right side. If he had caught that, headed toward the right pylon, he was gone.
They're going to run the option here to the near side. Darthard fakes it to the middle, cuts up inside, and the ball's on the ground, recovered. It looks like Leavenworth was able to recover it. Clock will run. They'll gain a couple yards. 4th down. I mean, this is go time here. 4th down 4. They're going to go for it here.
Yeah, you got a minute 42 here. You're on the Lions 32-yard line. 4th down. This is not a punting situation. They're going to put Williams out at the right tight end position. They've got Walltower to the left split. Two men in the backfield. And this could go anywhere. Let's see what happens here.
Whitworth to the far side. Darthard in the gun. 2 backs, 1 to each side. Now to throw. Pump fakes. Throws middle. It's picked off.
That's picked off.
Intercepted by Richard Patrick.
Who's that? Our buddy Patrick.
Richard Patrick. He read the play perfectly. Just set up like he was a receiver.
You know, Walltower again, short little hitch on the left-hand side. Darthard coming to the left with the ball. Pump faked real quick to get Patrick out of there. Patrick didn't move. Darthard shoved the pass in there anyway, and guess what? Got caught. Patrick with the interception.
Patrick
Lansing now with a minute 11. Minute 11, fairly decent field position. Can they do something? Can they get another score? before the end of the half.
Now we'll check out the passing game, really. Luke Snyder hasn't thrown the ball a lot. I mean, I'd even go back to Derek Robinson. Run that left side with Derek Robinson. And they're going to hand it to Robinson.
That's what they're going to do. Robinson to the left.
Outside, but Chase coming, and they'll bring him down.
Good pursuit that time.
Since you said they need to figure out how to keep Robinson contained, they have done it the last 2 drives. They've been able to contain Derek Robinson and keep him from getting loose like he did his first 2 carries, and really his first 3 carries. And now a gain of about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. And now they're going to stay. It looks like they're just going to really run the clock out. Robinson, and they're going to hand it on the buck sweep back to the inside. Kind of ran the
yeah, we're running clock here.
Buck type action. They don't have to run another play.
Clock stops till we mark it, but then it picks up again. Inside 20 seconds now. Lansing's going to let this run out.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Go to halftime leading by 2 scores. If you make a mistake here on an exchange, fumble the ball away, it goes the other way, Leavenworth has a chance. So that'll take us to halftime here from Lansing High School. The Lansing Lions hold a 28-14 lead on the Leavenworth Pioneers. So 20-minute halftime here on the clock. We're going to thank our sponsors as we go along, and we'll let the homecoming festivities go on. And we will be back roughly probably 5 minutes to play in the first 5 minutes till we get started and go over what happened in this first half. This is an exciting first half here from Lansing High School, and so we will take a break and be back.
Lansing fans are happy right now.
Exactly.
They're going into halftime with the lead. Liking what they're looking at 28-14, but this game's not over.
And Leavenworth will have the football to start the second half, so something to keep an eye on. And so we're going to take that break and be back after this.
High school sports fans, Trent Green here, and when I want the latest scores and news, there's only one place I go, 810varsity.com. Live scores, features, brackets, and even watch games live on the laptop, phone, or mobile device. Watch the Lee Summit, Blue Springs, and Park Hill schools, Blue Valleys, Olathes, Rockhurst, Miege, Lansing. The list goes on and on into Missouri and Kansas. And playoff broadcasts too, plus top 25, awards, and more. Check it out now, Kansas City's home for high school sports, 810varsity.com.
Gear up for back to sport at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Today is a new day. A day we've been waiting for our whole lives. We've put in the work to get to this moment, to have this opportunity to come together as a team. Everyone knows KC is on the rise, but what they don't know is we're just getting started. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
When When it comes to SUVs, nothing beats Honda. U.S. News and World Report's best SUV brand 4 years in a row, including the 2019 Honda Pilot, one of the millions of Hondas built here in America since 1982. Or the 2019 CR-V, a crossover car and driver calls a better value than the RAV4. And right now, get Pilot with 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers. For more offers, visit kchondadealers.com today.
When it comes to painting the exterior or interior of your home, the decision is easy. Unique Painting, voted best in the Northland for 2 years running in 2018 and 2019. Unique Painting focuses on customers' needs and offers competitive pricing, going the extra mile to make sure customers are completely satisfied. In fact, when 810 Varsity needed a paint job this year, Unique Painting was the only phone call made. Visit anytime at uniquepaintingkc.com or call today at 816-500-7759. That's uniquepaintingkc.com, a proud supporter of 810 Varsity and Metro High School athletics.
Citizens Savings and Loan provides full-service banking including checking, savings, CDs, IRAs, and credit cards for personal and business needs, as well as wealth management services and internet banking. Citizens Savings and Loan, voted best of the best for banking, mortgage lending, investment firm, general loans, and construction loans, as well as refinancing and auto loans in 2018. With 2 offices in the Leavenworth and Lansing area, stop by anytime for your banking needs or reach out 24/7, 365 online at citizensfsb.com or give us a call, 913-727-1040. A proud supporter of Leavenworth and Lansing athletics. Since 1884, strong, stable, and staying that way. Citizens Savings and Loan, member FDIC.
Core Civic is proud to support Lansing Athletics. Core Civic is America's leader in partnership corrections, operating over 60 facilities in nearly half of all states. Learn more about Core Civic job opportunities at corecivic.com. You can apply for a rewarding position as a correctional officer, a nurse, or a school teacher, just to name a few. Your next career could be in corrections with Core Civic. Visit corecivic.com. That's corecivic.com.
Gear up for back to sport at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Welcome back here at 810varsity.com. We're at halftime here for a Friday night football game here from Lansing High School. As you can see on your screen there, Lansing holds a 28-14 lead. And I'm going to throw it over to Burnt with some stats for tonight's ball game.
Well, so far tonight, pretty nice game for the Lions. They're pretty happy when you look at the stats. It's interesting. You got Luke Schneider. He's only 1 for 2 on the passing side, but he's got 32-yard completion. He's had 6 runs, only for 16 yards tonight, so they've held Schneider down. But here's where the killer is. Robinson. Now, what they've been doing, they've been flopping the slot backs in the 2 different quarters, so Robinson only came in the second quarter, but he's got 4 runs, 108 yards, and a touchdown. He's averaging 27 yards a carry. He's not going to keep that up. However, that's a great night for Robinson and the Lions fans. You got Patrick, 3 runs for 31 yards. He's averaging 10 yards a carry. We've seen that. We've seen him come around with the ball. Thomas, couple of carries, only 7 yards, but he had the nice touchdown here on the one end zone. McLean, 4 carries, no yards yet. He's trying to get on the board. Receiving, Nelson, the 1 catch for 32 yards. Didn't turn into a score, but he's good. So the story really is Lions came out, started off with a bang with that kickoff return. We had Malik 70 yards down the field just about for a score. Started off, great tone. Offense came in, had that run going. They were running the slot backs to the outsides on both sides of the field early in the first half. As we got toward the end of the second quarter, though, Leavenworth started to tighten that down.
They adjusted. They were adjusting really well to the running game, and they started containing Derek Robinson, and then there at the end, they were stopping them for losses by the end of that half. And I mean, it's been a fantastic game. Yeah, scored 28-14, but
Leavenworth, on the other hand, not so many stats to be excited about there yet. We've got Darthard, a big rusher. He's 2 for 3, though, passing 71 yards, but had the interception. He's missed.
2 for 3. I don't think the 2 for 3 is quite right.
I know. I saw him miss. Williams probably 3 times, and Walltower twice at least.
The ball a lot more than 3 times.
I think you're right. Williams had the 1 reception for 37 yards. Walltower had 1 for 34, but no scores yet. Lansing's been able to hold him out of the end zone. Bird is now going to be out of the game. We saw him walk into the locker room at halftime, had his shoulder pads off. I don't believe he's going to be back. I don't see him in the lineup out there now as Leavenworth comes back out to warm up for the second half. So I don't see Bird. We don't see him on the bench yet either. I'm hoping he's okay. You get your bell rung every now and then. You've got to come out for a while. So now the question is, what does Leavenworth do the second half? Tried to get the passing game going, inconsistent in connecting with those 2 big receivers. Now they've got to try to come back. Are they going to rely on Darthard to do everything tonight, or is he going to get some help?
That's a great point. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to run the ball a little bit. Yeah, you can throw it as much as possible, but you have to mix in some runs here every once in a while. So the backs we saw Michael Harris and Keenan Brown get some carries there towards the end of the half for Leavenworth. So you got to wonder who's going to end up getting those effective yards. And I mean, and Darthard, he had some effective carries as well. And so it's going to be intriguing to see how the rest of this game goes.
Yeah, that worked. It looks like it should work for Leavenworth, that you put him on the move. He's a threat to throw or run. You got the two big receivers. You know, that's crazy scary when you've got those big guys out there that he can make a connection to. And not only can they then catch the ball, but they can move, get downfield, possibly score. So Lansing's got to stay tight on those guys. That's going to give Darthard some room to run.
Yep. And the more that pass works, the more he's going to be able to get out in the field, open field, and run. Just like you said, Lansing will be kicking the football away to Leavenworth. And when we get some time here during the third quarter, fourth quarter, we'll look at some of the scores around the area. There's some interesting ball games tonight, really good ball games, really, if you ask me. A lot of intriguing scores. And so we're about ready to kick off the third quarter. Liam Zell to kick it away, and he kicks it away. Kicks, very good kick, gonna be returnable. Here to the near side, now cuts upfield, now comes back to the near side. Robertson loses his lid, and he'll have to leave the field for
Pretty good run back. Picked it up to the 6, came out to the 28. Cut across the grain to the right hash. Got a little bit of a blocking. Screen out in front of him. Nice movement. First down now going to be for Leavenworth. At about the 20. Looks like they can mark it about the 29-yard line.
Orion Robertson, though, after that hit, where his helmet came off, he's here on the near side with the trainer as well.
This looks like Bird all over again.
And I see Bird holding his helmet in his hands here on the sideline, I believe. No, never mind. Sorry. Wrong number. He's right here. He's nothing. No pads. He's just walking around here on the near side. So
he's still got his pants and pads, thigh pads on, but shoulder pads are off, helmet's down.
Shift one of the backs out of the backfield. Now Darthard's gonna run on a quarterback draw. Darthard gets some space, breaks free, using his speed. Looking for a block, he gets away again.
This is
Darthard, now he's nearly busted free. JoJo Darthard and a flag down at the very end of the play. JoJo Darthard.
I stopped counting after 9 Lions. Couldn't bring him down.
That's a shifty young man.
I said the first half he's got a wiggle. He's got a wiggle.
He's got a lot of wiggle. Personal foul against the Lions. Add 15 more to the end of that run. And
that's gonna hurt.
It's a shame that the roster does not have ages on them.
Yeah.
For Leavenworth. So have no idea what is the age of any of these guys for the Pioneers. So 15-yard penalty after that big run, and they're in business already at the 28-yard line. Leavenworth moving the football after one play. JoJo Darthard with a big play to set this up.
2-back set here. Walltower way out to the left. Williams at the tight end to the right side.
Now to throw. Big chase,
pressure,
and he's sacked.
Pressure right up the middle.
Drew French. Big play there by Drew French. 7-yard loss. Darthard is brought down. Couldn't get away from French on that play. Really good pressure by the Lions.
French is a big man. 6'2", 265. Came up the middle. Almost unblockable that time. He was on Darthard pretty quick.
Now in the gun. One back to the right. Darthard will now hand it off to Harris.
Harris to the left side.
Short gain. Third down, 14. I mean, it's probably 2-down territory from here for the Pioneers. You get a good chunk of this back, you're going to go again. You're going to go for it on 4th.
Yes, Harris, solid, tough little runner, working hard. Not quite the foot speed of Jawan Bird,
Now the throw, Darthard being chased, and he's
Pressure
going to be.
again. Baker
not
almost
down.
had him.
Darthard now is going to scramble and trip and fall. He got 4 yards, tripped.
Yeah, but he was all the way back to the Lions' 40 under the pressure. Had to come up 16, 17 yards just to get back almost to the line of scrimmage. That was scary looking for a minute there.
If he didn't trip and fall.
Baker almost had him in the backfield again.
Yeah, Baker nearly with the sack, but, if he didn't trip and fall, he may score there. Darthard to throw. Looking here to the near side, rolling now.
Pressure.
Now he gets set, throws it over the middle, through the hands, incomplete.
Really decent coverage there. Ethan Cunning on the defense, on Williams.
Really
had
good
him
defense.
blanketed coming across there. Darthard tried to push it in, and Williams really didn't have a chance to pull that down.
Really good defensive play. It's through the hands of Williams, and it's going to be first down for the Lions. After a big play, started that drive, they ended up not getting much else.
First and 10 Lions on their own 28.
First and 10 for the Lions, own 28-yard line. And a bad snap, and it's going to be recovered.
Holy smokes.
Nearly disaster.
Schneider jumped up with a full stretch. That was just off the tips of his fingers. That's how high the snap was. He's lucky to come down with that. Robinson coming around from the right slot, going left, was back there to help, but if Schneider hadn't have covered, the Pioneers were going to be all over that one.
So second down, 18. Lucky to only lose 8 on the play.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster.
So second down, 18. They're going to come out. Got 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Robinson here is the near side wingback. Comes in motion.
And we got a whistle.
Delay of game. Had no time on the play clock left, so delay of game.
Yep.
5 yards back, 5 more yards back. It's second down and 23 now for the Lansing Lions.
Interesting. That didn't seem like it was taking too long to get that play off.
Well, with the new clock rules, once the ball is set down, 40 seconds starts running.
Yeah, and this is a great field. They've got markers in both end zones, easy to see, big signs on the clock.
Now Robinson in motion.
Robinson from the left slot to the right, stacked up immediately on that left side as he got to the line of scrimmage. They're not getting those same creases now that they were early on. We're going to see if they can fix that. Leavenworth has come out playing solid defense here to start the second half.
And now third down and 23 now for the Lions.
Hunter Nelson checked in, went to the left split with the play. Up the middle. Nice shot. Real quick hitter up the middle for a solid gain. It's still going to be fourth down and about 15. And the twin punters come in. Here we are with the twin punter situation again. And the Lions trying to get another lineman in there and make sure they've got 11 on the field.
Now here's the punt. Right-footed punter this time. It's going to be take a bounce and kick back.
That was Mr. Everything Patrick in the game. So
Richard Patrick.
He's got some runs for big yardage tonight. He's got some good stops on defense. He's got an interception. He's been punting the ball. Patrick's all over the field, literally.
31-yard punt by the Lions.
31-yard punt.
Fairly short punt. The good news was he kicked it right to the sideline. It bounced immediately out of bounds. No chance of return. But Leavenworth with great field position here on the 47.
Here we go, Darthard. He's going to keep up the middle. Nearly fumbled the football too, but he holds on.
You know, he holds on to that ball well. He's looking to get his read. Harris coming across. He doesn't hand it off. He keeps it himself.
An injured Lion on the field too.
Yeah, that's Josh McGuire down right in the center of the line. Trainer coming out to check him out. Yeah, he's gimpy getting up. Trainer and Coach Mays helping him get off the field. Looks like it's probably an ankle. Looks like he tweaked his right ankle. Nice applause here by the Leavenworth crowd for a Lions player going out of bounds. Good sportsmanship. Always good to see that when you come to one of these high school games, especially here. You got a Twin Cities, Sister Cities contest tonight. You want to see good sportsmanship. You want to see a good game. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. You just want to see some good football played.
And so in the gun, Darthard. 2nd and 5 up the middle, first down and more. JoJo, but a flag is down. Holding came in extremely late.
You know, quarterback draw there. Darthard, no intention to pass that ball off to anybody, hand it off to anybody. He took that snap. We've got a hold against the Pioneers, so a nice run to get the first down by Darthard's coming back. That was a quick hitter. He took that snap and he was gone like a rocket. Wipes out about a 14, 15-yard gain.
So the holding takes them back, be 2nd and 12 for the Pioneers. In the gun. Now it's just going to be a quarterback draw again. He's going to get the first down again, or close to it.
I don't know. It looks like they marked him short.
Okay,
he's going to be about
3rd and 1, roughly.
He's going to be about a half a yard short. Same play, exact same play. Had to split, had a back to his right, but he took that snap, shot out of there like he was shot out of a cannon again on that quarterback draw. Now we've got a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 with 5:10 to play, 3rd quarter. Leavenworth moving to at the 44-yard line. They're going to hand it off to the bruising back. That is Harris, and he'll get that first down to the 40. First down and 10 for the Pioneers.
That's Harris's run. That's that 4-yard run. He's been doing it every time he gets the ball. He's got a solid 4 yards.
Santiago.
He is. He runs like a bruiser. He's coming out of the game now.
Santiago McLaughlin is in the game now. And in the gun, Darthard takes the snap, looking, pump fakes. Going to look deep down the field. Now he's going to roll and run again. Darthard slides by another guy. First down run. Yep. JoJo Darthard. And down inside the 30.
Had to beat the corner, gave him a wiggle. Got to the secondary a little deeper. Safety had to come across. Well, that's a first down for Darthard. Looks like Leavenworth is just fine with him carrying this game for them tonight.
Yeah. After they lost Bird, they're definitely okay with Darthard,
ball's on the ground.
Looked like it was going to be recovered.
No.
But they're going to say he had got possession and then was hit and lost it. Harris.
So he didn't get it in Harris's gut. The ball went to the ground. A Lion and Harris both fell on it at the same time. The problem is they both grabbed it. They rolled over on Harris's back. They're going to give that, the Stripes are going to give that to Leavenworth for sure. So Leavenworth retains possession. 2nd and 15 now.
2nd down 15. Now to throw. Dartford pump fakes. Gonna look in the middle of the field. It's caught! Cut back and tackled at the 8-yard line. Devin Whitworth with the catch and run. Caden Crawford saved a score, but it's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
15 yards downfield. He peeked inside. The ball got to him clean. Leavenworth in a zone, looked like. And they're stacked hard on the right side now. What's going to happen here?
They're going to run the opposite direction. Dartford, nearly. He spins, and it'll be brought down. Took a hard shot.
And that was a monster hit, and the ball came loose at the end.
And they're going to...
So they stacked 3 splits to the right, had a back.
Lansing ball. And 2 flags are down.
And now we got some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct going on here. That was after the play. The Lions are already off the field.
2 flags.
I think Williams said something to the refs. He's coming off the field all fired up now. Coach Sachen's getting on him. He's pulling off his helmet, and he's not happy.
And
yeah, Williams.
This might be his night over.
I think they just showed that he was ejected.
Yep. Yeah,
let's see and make sure.
As they sort this out.
Today is a new day.
And another flag. It'll be a flag on the coach
our whole lives.
over here.
We put in the work to get to this moment, to have this opportunity to come together as a team. Everyone knows KC is on the rise, but what they don't know is we're just getting started. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
So they're going to sort this out.
Yeah, no kidding here. The Lions were completely off the field after they were notified that they'd recovered the fumble. Defense going to the sideline, offense ready to come out.
Unsportsmanlike on Leavenworth. 1st down.
1st down Lions. So the recovery back down about the 2-yard line with the penalty. That brings it out to where are they marking it here? They've still got to mark it off? Nope. He's got to mark it off still.
Yeah, they got to mark off another 15, so 30 yards and penalties for...
Yeah, so we were at about the 2 where the fumble happened. So they marked it off to the 17.
32.
Then they got the unsportsmanlike conduct on the sideline. Coach Sachen's out talking to the refs now, trying to understand exactly what happened there. But even the Pioneers had cleared the field. Players were on the sideline. Williams back by the bench at that point. The flag was thrown up by the down markers about 20 yards away from Williams, so I'm not going to think that was on Williams.
They're still trying to sort it out. I think they're going to end up... Williams, they got hit with one of them, maybe 2. He might be...
Yeah, he's still got his helmet on and he's roaming the sideline. I don't know that he was ejected.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I know there's
going
to be
one
called on the coach. So they threw a flag very, very late on...
yeah, but they are going to mark this off down now to about the 33-yard line. Wow. What a turnaround for Leavenworth. Not what you want to see. First a fumble inside the 5, then 2 consecutive unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
Well,
now Lions with the ball.
It was It was one of those plays. Darthur got hit hard in the head. And so I'm wondering if that had something to do with it. McLean will go up the middle.
Well, as Darthard came around that left side, he had one line hanging onto his shirt, which held him up a little bit as he stretched forward. He had another tackler come to him, and then somebody hit him really hard. You could see the hit from up here. It was a solid hit. He still was up. He wasn't on the ground yet. One of those hold on to the guy, hold him up kind of things, hit him with another hit. And as he went down, I'm sure that's where the ball came loose.
So here we go. Derek Robinson now to the near side. Got the first down. He's brought down.
Vaughn with the tackle there.
Caleb Vaughn.
Tough tackle, but a gain for the first down.
It's first down and 10 for Robinson. 1:35 to play, third quarter. Lansing holds that 28-14 lead.
You know, Leavenworth holding those edges a little better now, but still an 8-yard gain. The Lions will take an 8-yard gain on every play.
Play clock down to 5. Schneider saw it, I think. Comes set. Now they're going to throw.
Got the snap off.
Outside. Malik Benson with the catch. And he stretches. A good, solid catch. We'll mark him at the 47-yard line. Second down 4 for Lansing Lions.
Schneider got that out quick. He went to Benson over on the sideline. A little bit behind Benson. Benson made a good turnaround to make the catch as he was going, still progress with his body going to the sideline. Beautiful catch there for a gain.
Staying in it. Now they're going to hand it off McLean again up the middle. McLean shakes a few tacklers.
Solid running.
And he's got the first down. That'll stop the clock with 28.6 to play here in this first half, or third quarter, sorry. It's not the first half, everybody.
You know, McLean right now is running like Harris is for the Pioneers. He's getting at 4 yards, 5 yards, solid runs, holding on to the ball. So you got a 7-yard, 8-yard pass. You got 4 or 5 yards on the ground for a first down.
So looks like the Lions will take
Clock's
this
running though here. We haven't called a play yet. We're down to 10 seconds on the play clock.
Lions will take it to the fourth quarter, it appears. As time runs out, yep.
And there we go.
We're headed to the fourth quarter here on 810varsity.com. And we'll be back after this on 810varsity.com.
When it comes to SUVs, nothing beats Honda. U.S. News & World Report's best SUV brand 4 years in a row, including the 2019 Honda Pilot, one of the millions of Hondas built here in America since 1982. Or the 2019 CR-V, a crossover car and driver calls a better value than the RAV4. And right now, get Pilot with 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers. For more offers, visit kchondadealers.com today.
Welcome back here on 810varsity.com. We're going to throw it over to the 810 Varsity scoreboard and get some score updates. Blue Valley leads 28-12 over Blue Valley Northwest, sorry. Mill Valley 21, Blue Valley North 7. Bishop Miege leads Rockhurst 27-7.
Thank you to all of our sponsors for participating also. The winner again, 480294.
We'll try to look at some more scores as we go along here in the fourth quarter. 28-14 is our score. Lots of scoring in the first half. Nothing there in the third quarter. And Derek Robinson, and he gets hit hard on first down. Gets hit very hard after about 5 yards.
Whitworth came up to make that tackle. You know, Robinson again from the right slot, taking that handoff around to the left side of the line. Had a little wiggle going, looked like he was going to get some yards. Whitworth came up. Solid tackle by Whitworth from the deep secondary. Held him to about 4 yards.
Second down and 6. Takes snap and go to McLean again. McLean hit.
A little bit of trouble with that handoff. Almost didn't get that off.
Nearly had disaster again. Nothing doing there. No gain, and it's 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, that was a no gain right back to the line of scrimmage. We're glad we didn't fumble play.
3rd down, 6. Leavenworth needs a stop and get the football back.
Little penetration by Leavenworth last time made that handoff a little tougher. They're pushing up against you in the backfield. You can't get that ball off.
Schneider takes it. He's just going to run a quarterback power play. It's going to be really, really close. Really, really close to a 1st down. The official here, the near side, marks him short.
Yeah,
we'll see what. Yes, they will mark him short. It is 4th down and 1.
Too deep for a punt here, so this is going to be a 4th down go for the Lions.
4th and a long one, really, for the Lions here.
Correction, I should have said too deep for a field goal.
So here
They're getting the play call now.
They're at the 33-yard line.
I want to mention this real quick while we're kind of waiting on things to happen here. At the break of the quarter, Coach Sachin called the Pioneers over, had a little talk with them. You could see him point one finger and then 2 fingers. So I'm sure he was telling about not only did we get one unsportsmanlike conduct, but then we got another one back to back. I know Coach Sachin, I've known him and watched him coach for years. That's not the kind of thing he wants to see as a head coach. And I know he spoke to the team there and said, "Hey guys, let's keep our cool. Let's keep this together. You know, it's only 28-14. We're not out of this game. We've still got time in this corner. A couple of good plays. You don't know what could happen, and that's certainly not what he wants to see."
Exactly. So back to the.
Go ahead.
Back to the A-10 varsity scoreboard real quick. St. Thomas Aquinas 35, Blue Valley West 7. St. James 14, Blue Valley Southwest 7. Gardner Edgerton 51, Olathe Northwest nothing. Lawrence 21, Shawnee Mission Northwest 13. Olathe East 34, Shawnee Mission North nothing. We'll go over to the Missouri side now. Raymore Peculiar 20, Blue Springs 14. Blue Springs South 50, William Chrisman 13. Lee Summit North 14, Lee Summit West 7. Park Hill 20, Fort Osage nothing, and handoff up the middle. It's going to be very, very close.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot. They got a good initial surge. The Lions went into the huddle and then came out of the huddle really quick, went to the line, rushed it, got up there, tried to get the Pioneers, catch them off guard.
Pioneers football.
Pioneers hold.
They get the push up front to stop Luke Schneider. And Leavenworth takes over on downs.
I mean, it looked like that was going to work. Good initial surge. They got out there. Schneider with the quick hit going across the middle. But the middle of that defensive line for the Pioneers held strong. I mean, they probably didn't miss that by a half a football length.
No, it was extremely close. And so Pioneers take over following their fumble they had in the previous drive. And, I mean, overcoming the 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties was huge there. Up the middle. He's going to get about 5 yards. That was Keenan Brown with a good carry to start the drive. 2nd down 5. 9:20 to play here in this ball game. Leavenworth really probably starts showing a little bit sense of urgency. And now they'll run the option here to the near side. Cuts upfield, they're going to pitch it late to Brown.
No.
Brown.
Oh, no. That could be a line ball right there. That could be, and I think in the end it looks like.
And they're going to say 3rd down. They got back on top of it.
That was an ugly option play right there.
A wide pitch. Brown recovers, and now it's 3rd down and third and about 8.
Williams is back on the field for the Pioneers. He was a tight end on the left-hand side there where they ran to the left side.
He's got to be smart now, though.
Had a good block there to get some space, but the pitch was late and back behind the quarterback almost unexpected.
And now blitz off the edge. Now he's going to try to run. Runs through. Man, he's going to have the first down. Just effort upon effort upon effort to get that first down. Or it's going to be very close to the first down. Yes,
well,
first
they're going to
down.
signal him forward.
He got exactly the 8 yards that he needed.
Just what he needed.
But the effort by Darthard to get that first down, just keep driving his legs forward.
He's a tough runner. He had a man hanging on him 4 yards deep in the backfield. Still pushed through, not only to the line of scrimmage, but forward to the point where he could get the first down.
Darthard's 6'2". He's not a small quarterback by any means. Down under 8 to play here in this. And a timeout will be called by Leavenworth. And so we're going to take it with them and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
Core Civic is proud to support Lansing Athletics. Core Civic is America's leader in partnership corrections, operating over 60 facilities in nearly half of all states. Learn more about Core Civic job opportunities at corecivic.com. You can apply for a rewarding position as a correctional officer, a nurse, or a school teacher, just to name a few. Your next career could be in corrections with Core Civic. Visit corecivic.com. That's corecivic.com.
Welcome back here on 810varsity.com. A quick look back at the scoreboard. Lee Summit 36, St. Joe Central nothing. Park Hill South 16, Liberty 14, Liberty North 10, Staley nothing. We're back 7:50 to play in the ball game. Lansing holding on to that 28-14 lead in a read option play. Darthard gets free, cuts back to the inside, he's inside the 40. JoJo Darthard making a man miss in the secondary and is tripped up at the very last second. Otherwise, he's going the distance. And whistle blown.
Liam Terry came across that time from the far side of the defense, held up Darthard just long enough for the safety to come get him.
Number 1, JoJo Darthard. 18-yard pickup for the Pioneers and a first down.
Darthard having a heck of a game tonight to keep the Pioneers in this.
I mean, like I said a little bit ago,
he's got wiggle and he's strong. You know, none of the rosters we have his weight on there. I'd like to know how much he weighs. Like you said, he's 6'2". He looks big. He looks solid.
Now to
he's
throw
got a good
Darthard.
wiggle. He's got good speed.
He's going to throw late. It's going to be off the hands, incomplete. Looking for a wall tower. Falls incomplete. Liam Terry with the coverage. Good defense by Terry.
There's Terry again. Terry wasn't the only one there. Walltower had 2 on him.
He had 2 receivers over there too.
It looked like he had the free safety right hanging with him and the strong safety hanging with him, and free safety deep.
There were 2 wide
Ball
receivers.
Was a little low. Walltower had to bend over as he was running to the sideline, dipping low, came right off his hands.
Now to throw Darthard. Over the middle, got his receiver, it's caught,
Big
first down. That is
Big
Reese
Williams, double
Williams. Reese Williams. And it's a first down. Mark him at the 24. Darthard now to throw again. Oh, scanning the field, looking over the middle, pump fakes. He's going to try to run. Darthard will be gang tackled. Is Dylan Ward and Cameron Ernzen.
And Darthard's down. He's a little slow getting up. Does he have to come out for a play now because he was down? Let's see what this is.
It looks like he'll leave the field. Riley Fredrickson will check in.
Pioneers were going no huddle. They know they've got a limited amount of time left trying to get this score. That play to Williams looked like one of those Jason Witten plays.
Oh, yeah.
Came off the line straight to the middle, turned around, 2 guys on him, still made the catch.
Now they're going to hand it off. Figured we'd see a handoff with the backup quarterback in the game. Darthard coming back into the game. Michael Harris with a good carry there. Give him 4, second down 6. Now this is where Leavenworth needs to finish this drive off. They fumbled their last possession deep in Lansing territory. They need to get this in. Darthard up the middle. Now he's going to cut to the outside, cuts back to the inside now. Falling forward.
Yeah, no gain there. So Fredrickson came in for the quick handoff play. Darthard right back in the game. Took the snap. He was up looking to see if he had somebody to throw to. And again, moving that wiggle to the left, trying to find some yardage.
Third down,
the Lions
3.
closed on him quickly.
He got 3 yards there, 3rd and 3. They got to go quick. They've got 6 minutes to play in this ball game. Down 2 scores still. Need to find a way to get in the end zone quickly. Now Darthard is going to pump fake. He's going to try to run.
He's going to be in.
He's in. Touchdown, Leavenworth Pioneers. JoJo Darthard finds the end zone. It's 28-20. JoJo Darthard. Extra point pending here for the Leavenworth Pioneers.
Same play they just ran, same set. Darthard looking left, moving slowly to the left to see what he had. The left side cleared out as the receiver went into the end zone. He had room to run. Oh, bobble snap. And that's not going to be an extra point for the Pioneers.
Extra point attempt, no good. So the 2 times they've tried to kick, it has not worked.
Bobble snap, Hickman recovers it, but no go on the extra point.
So Lansing gets the ball back, leading by 8 with 5:53 to play. And we're going to keep it right here. I'm going to go back to the A-10 varsity scoreboard. Kearney leads Belton 24-7. Grandview leads Oak Park 14-6. Raytown 19, Grain Valley 7. Platte County 7. Smithville nothing. Winnetonka 33, Van Horn 27, Bishop Miege 27, Rockhurst 7. Let's continue to scroll down. And then I'll just flip over to Kansas real quick. So kickoff coming for...
Little bit more now like the game we expected to see if you just look at the state rankings coming into this. Lansing ranked 110th in the state. Leavenworth ranked 116th, even though the game scores and who they've played kind of says Leavenworth has played some better ball up till now. But here we are. We've got an 8-point game against 2 very closely ranked teams.
Here's the kick, a short kick. Benson's going to catch it and fall on it.
Yeah, smart play,
really smart play by Malik Benson.
Little mid-range pooch by the kicker. Same thing they tried first half. This time didn't go out of bounds. Benson picks it up at about the 30 of the Lions and just falls down, does the fetal position cover, saves it to make sure that he's not giving that ball up. Can't afford to give up a ball here inside your 50-yard line with 5:50 to go, and Leavenworth got a little bit of momentum going here.
So here we go, 5:51, 28-20. Lions hold the advantage.
Lions got to come out now. They've got to sustain a little bit of a drive. They've got to eat some clock, even if they don't score. This is no time for 4 and out, 3 and out.
2 timeouts apiece. Robinson to the outside. He'll be dragged down from behind.
About 4 yards or so for Robinson. You know, they've contained him better this second half. Pioneers have shut down that outside edge. Haven't let Robinson or Patrick or Reese or any of those kids get out to the outside. When they do, it's a short gain.
Caleb Vaughn with the tackle from behind. Gain of 2. Second down 8. Leavenworth, what you really want to do here is conserve your timeouts and make them punt the football. If they punt the football back to you, you got a chance. Now Schneider's going to run here to the near side. Got it blocked and going to be brought down. It's going to be close to the first down. Third down.
I think he's going to be about a yard short.
3rd and short. Ross Brown made the tackle.
Almost a yard.
3rd down 1 at the 40. Big play here, really, for both teams.
Strong run by Schneider to the right side. First tackler bruised right through him. Second tackler got him down. Barely short. Leavenworth here trying to pump up the fans and get a stop.
And the crowd's getting into it here on the near side. Going to hand it off to Robinson, nowhere to go. Derek Robinson is stopped for a loss, and it's punt formation time for the Lions. Timeout will be called, it appears, by Leavenworth. Timeout, Leavenworth.
Robinson slot right, handed it off to the left. That play they've been running all night, but hasn't gotten to much the second half. This time, penetration by the Pioneer defense way into the backfield on the right side of that Pioneer defense. Robinson nowhere to go. Had a guy on him 4 yards deep from the line of scrimmage. No way to get out of that. And the Pioneers hold. They're fired up now.
So Leavenworth will now, supposed to be getting the football back. Who knows? Lansing could, with the two-punter system, they've got a couple athletes back there that can punt. Would not be surprised to see a snap to Richard Patrick and a run for a first down.
Well, and that's probably one of those reasons they do that with Patrick back there, Patrick and Ernzen, because that way the defense never knows exactly what to expect.
Exactly. And time
Ernzen's a left-footed kicker. Yep. Patrick's a right-footed kicker, so normally that's a kick from one or the other.
Yep.
But I don't think they're going to do that here. You know, they're on their own 35-yard line.
Especially if
they need to
you don't get it
deep and make Leavenworth take time off the clock to come downfield.
So 4th and 6 from their own 35. Snap. Ernzen will kick it away.
Ernzen with a left-footed kick. Not the best of kicks.
Oh, man.
But it got a great bounce.
Got a good bounce. And it'll be down at the right about the 25-yard line. 4:09 to play. Pioneers football trailing by 8. It's simple for Leavenworth. You got to score and you got to go for 2, no matter what.
You know, the Lions had that at their line of scrimmage was a 40-yard line. It was a relatively short punt. It hit at the Pioneer 40-yard line. Looked like it was going to scoot out of bounds. Then took the funny bounce back in. Now we're 19 yards further down the field on the roll. So Leavenworth is going to come in at about the 26.
They'll mark it officially at the 26.
Good news that the ball bounced that way because that gave the Lions 16 more yards of field position.
JoJo Darthard is the quarterback, of course. 3 wide receivers going to run the option here to the near side. Fakes it. Going to run back to the inside. Will finally be cut down. Close to a first down. They'll mark his knee down at about the 36.
You know, this is Darthard's game. This is Darthard's game right now. He's been running this the entire second half. It worked for him last time on that drive. He's going to do the same thing here as we go down. We got a whistle before this play.
Time out. Lansing was going to be caught with 12 guys on the field, so timeout Lansing. So the timeout situation as we stand right now, one apiece. Could be big here down the stretch with 1 timeout for each side as we are with 3:52 to play. If I'm Leavenworth, I'd keep the ball in your playmaker's hands, JoJo Darthard.
He's been the man. He's absolutely been the man this half.
And then for Lansing,
you know, he keeps that ball up looking like he's going to pass, and he's looking for a seam to run at the same time. Picks his way until he finds a hole and then jets out. You know, if he's going to do that 4 or 5 times for 10 yards each time, that's another score. Of course, to do that, then they're going to have to convert the 2-point conversion just to tie it.
Which
so,
with
this
Darthard,
is exciting.
With Darthard, they did it earlier, and he got the 2-point conversion himself. He's dangerous from 3 yards out. So here we go, Darthard to throw. Looking. He's going to take a shot middle of the field. Throws it up to a 6'5" receiver.
And they finally got the shot to Walltower deep.
Walltower in the middle of the field, but an injured. That's not good. That's number 45, Brock Brown. Big play to Walltower, but Brock Brown is down.
We've got a Lions player down on the field. The trainer's coming out. We're going to stop play here for a sec to get him checked out.
Yeah, check on it. While they're checking out Brown here deep in their own territory, we'll take a break and be back after this on 810varsity.com.
Core Civic is proud to support Lansing Athletics.
Today is a new day.
Yeah, I do all that. All of the
A day we've been waiting for our whole lives. We've put in the work to get to this moment, to have this opportunity to come together as a team. Everyone knows KC is on the rise, but what they don't know is we're just getting started.
Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
Welcome back here on 810varsity.com. Brock Brown gets up. He's gingerly walking off the field. So Leavenworth has the football at the 38-yard line of Lansing. Need 38 yards.
Plenty of time to do this. They finally got that big pass to Walltower. Walltower on a deep slant. Ball went up high to get the ball. Great pass that time by Darthard.
Takes the snap to throw. Rolling to his left. He'll throw back the middle of the field. It's caught, and he'll be brought down. That's number 28. It's Keenan Brown with his first catch of the ball game. And they're going to hurry it up. Second down and 7. Second down 3, sorry. 7-yard gain. Second and 3. They're going to spread the field. 2 wide to the near side, 1 to the far side.
What do you think is coming here?
Going to roll to his left. Looking deep, middle of the field. And it's going to be intercepted.
That's going to be a flag. We had Walltower going deep. He got bumped by the Lions defense.
Yep, and it's going to be
as he was getting ready to
pass interference.
Position himself and jump up for the pass.
A 15-yard penalty and a first down. So Leavenworth is
I think
deeper.
they wind up calling that on Jake Jackson back there. Had good coverage on Walltower, but Walltower is the bigger man, so he was trying to get in position to pressure Walltower on the reception. Bumped him early. Flag came out right away.
Now to throw. It's going to be a draw play. Darthard up the middle.
Darthard up the middle.
Inside
for a
the
huge
5.
Gain. Yeah, first and goal inside the 5.
Give him the 3. 13 yards there for JoJo Darthard. They're right on the extra point. The extra point mark in the middle. Darthard, under 3 to play. He's going to take it. Look to run.
Oh, he got held up. Not yet.
He'll be short. I mean, this is probably best case scenario if you're Leavenworth. You don't have to hurry. You have 2:30 to play, roughly 2.5 to play. You don't have to hurry now. It's second and goal at the 1.
Yeah,
let some time bleed.
You need to score. Then you need the 2-point conversion. Even if it runs down to the end of the second half, then you'll go into overtime and take your chances, considering you started out in the hole on this game.
Now trips to the far side. They're going to run the option. Darthard cuts up inside, nowhere to go. Dropped for a loss of a yard. It'll be third and goal from the 2. 2 minutes to play in the ball game.
Josh McGuire in on that play. Tough defense. Looking for an option right. Good penetration by the Lions. Here we go again.
Up the middle, Darthard.
This time.
Touch. Oh.
But is the ball loose? Looked like he was in, but we haven't got a signal yet. Oh, the Lions are signaling. They've got the ball, and they do.
Lansing football.
They do. The Lions forced the fumble inside the 1-yard line.
Darthard looked to be in, but he fumbled it going in, and Lansing's got the football.
I mean, Darthard's getting his yards now, but the one thing the Lions have noticed is they know this is his game. They're starting to key on him. They're trying to bunch on him. Exactly what happened there. He's trying to go across the goal line. He's got, as the local announcer says, a pride of Lions hanging on him. The ball comes loose. Now it's Lions' ball. They got 145, but they got to clear it out here. No fumbles. They're tight on their own end zone. This is not where you want to give up the ball. They've got to protect now.
They have the
clear
ball.
Some yardage.
The ball
and
is
at least get a punt out of here.
The ball is
and
almost
get themselves some room.
Touching the line. in line, and a flag is
And
down.
now
12 men on the field. Not like they can really assess the penalty. You can you move it 2 inches closer?
That's crazy.
And so now if you need a safety here. Get the ball back. If you get a safety, you get the football back. Now they're going to go up the middle.
With a keeper.
And he's going to gain a couple yards probably.
Looks like he got about 2.5 out of that, so he's got a little bit of space.
And timeout. Timeout Leavenworth.
Timeout by Leavenworth,
burn their final timeout here with 1:40 to play. Lansing hanging on to a 28-20 lead.
Wow, what a turnaround. What a turnaround, Nate. Think about where this was going. We had Leavenworth on 2 solid drives in the fourth quarter, looking like they were back in this game, at least going to force the tie. Then down inside the 1-yard line, Dartford, who's been so good all night, pressured, pounded inside by that defensive line, gives up the ball. And here we've got an exciting finish.
That's one reason I was surprised that they went inside 3 straight plays on that. I would have tried to go outside, try to stretch the field, get outside the numbers, get out near the numbers, or come out into a passing formation and roll Dartford out like you'd have all game and have him take off.
I think what happened, he went to that right side, wiggling as he has been doing all game, but he got high pursuit and contained from the Leavenworth defense on that side, had to cut it back in, and then went right into the teeth of that defense.
So here we go, 2nd down 8 from the 3. No timeouts left for the Leavenworth defense. And, I mean, you need a safety at this point. This is like definite. You have to get a safety here. Safety or a fumble.
Hard enough to cause the fumble
to keep
and get the ball out.
Or to get the football back. Looks like they may be adding some time back to the clock. They had 1 second to the clock.
Other than the one big, they've had a couple big passes tonight. 2 big ones in the first half, 1 in the second half. But I don't think that's the strength of their game.
Go right back up the middle. Fighting.
And eat clock.
Clock will run.
Clock's running. We're eating clock here.
The play clock starts to run itself.
Leavenworth needs this ball out. Safety doesn't help you much. You're going to get a punt off the safety. Then you got to come a long way downfield with a passing game that's been inconsistent, even though you've hit a couple of big plays. They need this ball out.
They will snap the football. It's 3rd and 6. Lansing will snap the ball with.
3rd down 6.
Looks like they made. Not sure.
We're going to be under a minute by the time you get the snap off. 2 seconds.
They snap
just get it
going
off.
Forward. Oh, he gets
Schneider
to the outside.
To the left side.
Schneider breaks the outside. He'll have the
Outside
first down, and that'll do it.
Holy smokes, there we go.
Lansing Lions will hang on for the victory. They scored 28 points in the first half and get nothing in the second half, and they will hang on and knock off their county rival 28-20. As the clock rolls, they will take one more kneel down, and that'll be it. Schneider takes the snap, kneels down, and Lansing will win it 28-20 for Leavenworth. This is heartbreaking. You were so close.
Tremendous ball game tonight. Started out hot for the Lions. Kind of had the thought maybe it was going to be a runaway, but then Leavenworth tightened up, especially tightened up their defense in the second half. Amazing defense coming back in, holding the Lions to shorter runs, no more big gainers. On offense, coming out, doing a great job now, running the ball. Bird out. Dartford had to take the game on himself.
And he did.
Moving the ball, wiggling, moving his way downfield, had the good solid score. Brought him back in, and then at the end they had a chance. That fumble inside the 5. Fumbles normally in games like this are killers anyway. It's usually the team that has the least turnovers that wins most of these games. Tonight, fumble right at the end.
Yep, 2 fumbles inside the 5. That's going to haunt you if you're Leavenworth, but that being said, hey, you showed fight. You're down 2-3. Meanwhile, for Lansing, they get to 2-3 now and are feeling pretty good going into the back half of their schedule. That gets a little bit easier as they take on Harmon next week.
They've got Harmon, the 193rd ranked in the state. They've got Turner at 216th in the state. They've got Shawnee Heights, 154th. Yeah, my projection with the win tonight, Lansing can win out here and go to 5-3 on the season.
5-3, and you know what 5-3 will do in the Kansas 5A playoffs? You're going to get a home game, if not another home game, if you can get to 5-3.
The Lions would like to see that. 4-4 year last year, I think, is what they had. So Dylan Brown here trying to make progress with his team. He's got a mix of sophomores, juniors, seniors playing the game, trying to get these Lions to be the local powerhouse. Here we are, sister cities with a great game tonight. Pretty good sportsmanship. We had the one double penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, but that got under control quickly. Great game here. Great game for this community. It's really an extended community because Lansing and Leavenworth are literally border on each other.
Yep.
Proud teams, proud coaches, proud players, great kids. Great game tonight. Just come up a little bit short for the Leavenworth Pioneers.
So, just want to say thank you for watching here on 810varsity.com. For Bern, for Alex, I'm Nate Kendall. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you again next week somewhere. I have no idea where I'll be, but we will catch you again next week. Tune in to 810 WHB for post-game show tonight. And so thank you for watching. Have a great night.